What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video, it's happening. It's already happening, lads. Remember the way yesterday I made a video basically saying, do not spend all your MT on players, because as time goes on, we're going to get better and better players. And then we talked today about how Colin Sexton's just better than Ben Gordon and how it's already happened. Well, if you guys look at what has appeared in the game from so many people, this is not just one person, this is a guarantee. Inferno packs tomorrow. Pink Diamond Porzingis, probably with gold range extender. Probable OPAL TMAC with half range and half clamps. Highly likely. A LeBron James card. And they have never given LeBron James a 99 overall card in Miami when it was literally his prime. Like, you can argue maybe somewhere between 2013 season to the probably 2016 season, maybe you can argue the 2018 playoffs, but in my opinion, the 2013 season when he was at his athletic peak, when he was almost defense player of the year, was his prime. But you cannot argue that, like, LeBron wasn't better in 2013 than he is now. Like, he was definitely better then, and we have not seen a Miami Heat 99 overall LeBron ever in 2K, which is mad. But all those cards are big. But what might be the biggest of all these is a point guard Ben Simmons. What do I think is going to happen with these cards? Like, let's just have a look at, before I talk about that, let's just have a look at the, what it's done right now to the players. So, let's just have a look at prices. I just want to see how many people put their ADs up for sale. I reckon, like, actually there's a whole bunch of ADs. So has it affected, I don't think it's even going to affect the likes of Colin Sexton and stuff, because not a lot of them have been put up, or it hasn't been too long since this has been like public knowledge with these cards. So I don't really see the prices tanking. One player that I know Oscar Robertson, because we just bought him for our No Money Spent series. I know the general price of him, so I just want to see has he gone down in price at all. He's not someone that I see going down in price too much anyway over the next like couple of weeks, because he's not that high to begin with. He might go down to like 40k. I don't see him going down much more. Color Pink Diamond. And Big O. I mean, just look at this. It's been about 20 minutes. All of a sudden, look at it. Look at the price he's going in. Everyone's selling their Oscar Robertsons for Ben Simmons. Oh, I'm so dumb. I have lost. I paid 86k 2 hours ago. I lost 20k in the last hour. Yes, it's going to spike up. Yes, it is. Things are going to spike up, but like, come on. Come on, lads. The market is already in a shambles. It is already in a shambles, lads. And the crazy thing is that it is Inferno. I wonder what cards we could see in these packs. I really do wonder, because we've seen these four right here. I think Porzingis has the potential to be better Brook Lopez. That's what I see Porzingis being, basically, because he's got Brook Lopez base. So I can see him being better Brook Lopez. TMAC. I'm telling you, I've seen TMAC 6. I don't think TMAC is going to be as good as Terry. I think Terry Dishinger, I think the Dentist is actually going to be a better card than Tracy McGrady, just because of the way it is in game. And as much as I love Trey Burke release, it is not the be all and end all this year. It's not as important this year as it was last year, but Tracy McGrady is still going to be incredible. LeBron James, again, I'm not that much of a fan of LeBron James in this 2K. On current gen anyway, the guy can't shoot from the corners. Next gen, he's pretty good. Next gen, he is pretty good, but there are already a bunch of really good cards on next gen. And then Ben Simmons. What could Ben Simmons be like? Oh man, he's got the pro weight between the legs. His dunk animations are the best in the game. I don't care what anyone says. Simmons has some of the best just animations in the game. It was like last year, Opal Simmons, in my opinion, was the best point guard in the game. Arguably the third best card in the game. Like, Simmons will be so good. He will be so good. And as well as that, he's not even the highest overall tier player in this set. So like, we're going to see Tracy McGrady and LeBron probably be more expensive than Simmons. One thing is that I reckon Simmons will only have like a 70-ish 3. Hopefully he doesn't get more than a 70. If he has a 78 3, I'm fine with it. It means that he's not by any means a perfect card, and like, if he's only got like a 78 3, and again, it means that there are certain cards that do other things than Simmons that are going to be quite good. And he's not going to be a must use card, because when the day comes where you have to use a giant, it's grim. But then I also kind of hope that they do release like a 6'6", 6'7" point guard that's quite cheap with clamps, or else everyone's going to be out here running Michael Carter. Like, if it gets to the stage where Simmons is one of the more used players in my team, you're going to be seeing people running Michael Carter Williams just to counter him. Like, that's what you're going to be seeing people on a budget having to run Michael Carter Williams. I wouldn't mind seeing a Bonga. I would not mind seeing a Bonga down there at like Amethyst here like last year to kind of counteract that Simmons. That wouldn't be the worst idea in the world. But we could get a lot of other really, really big cards from this set. Like, it's Inferno, so it could be literally anything. It could be honestly anything. So there's no point even like predicting certain cards because it could be anybody. But one thing we know is that with promo packs, when we look at promo packs from previous ones, like we look at Pantheon, we got a really, really nice Dikembe Mutombo card. Like, no doubt about it, Dikembe Mutombo is a really nice card. We got D'Angelo Russell and Kyrie Irving, who were cheap. And now you're going to see Amethyst guys like 1k MT. You're going to see Diamonds at like 5, 6k MT. So whoever the Diamonds are going to be cheap. Like, I reckon I wouldn't be that surprised if Kristaps is a buyout. Because there's a 0% chance that 4 cards in a set are a buyout, are over a bid. There is an almost 0% chance that all 4 of these guys are a bid. One of these, like, if we see a whole bunch of Ben Simmons, I don't think it's going to be Simmons because I do think Simmons will be a bid. But Kristaps could be a buyout. And if Kristaps is a buyout, he's going to be a god. He's going to be an absolute god if he's a buyout. I don't see LeBron or TMAC. But every other card in this set is going to be less than 40k. And I mean significantly less. Like, we could be, again, seeing 10 to 15k diamonds. And considering the fact we normally in promo packs get really good budget cards, is that we're going to be seeing discard level rubies. And no matter what rubies they give, they're going to be discard level. There could be some really good ones. The Amethyst cards are going to be borderline discard level or discard value. The Diamond cards are going to be slightly above discard value. Like, or say not slightly above discard value for Diamonds 1500 MT. They're going to be about 3-4k. They're going to be about somewhere between 5 to 15k MT likelihood is with the Diamonds. And it's going to be just great. It's going to be just great for the player base. Like, these promo packs, you've always got the budget guys in these promo packs that are always good. Like this pack here, Ewing, Kemp, Hito. This Pantheon pack had Russell, Bosch, Pippen, not really Kyrie to an extent. And Eddie Curry wasn't bad either, and Dikembe for the extreme budget guys. So yeah, I'm really, really excited because normally these promo packs, they're the best. Like, promo packs, theme packs, they're normally better than flash packs. They're normally better than idols packs. That is just the general consensus. Maybe if you're looking for the top tier cards, idols and flash are what you're looking for. But for me, I'm more worried about the mid-tier cards and the good budget cards because, well, it's just the way I like to play. Like, if you're looking at my collection, the most expensive card that I bought this year is Oscar Robertson, who is already 20k cheaper than what I bought him for. That was such a dumb decision. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it, lads. We are getting new Inferno packs in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.